The surprising benefits of semen retention. Want to improve your health and vitality? In this video, I'm going to show you the surprising benefits of semen retention. Hello everybody, and welcome to Male Wisdom. I will discuss an often overlooked aspect of men's health, semen retention. Many people don't know this, but semen retention has many excellent benefits, like improved vitality, sleep, and even skin. So if you're looking for a way to take your health to the next level, you want to watch this video. Keeping your sperm could very well take you by surprise positively. To look for ways to improve one's position is ingrained in the male psyche. It is in our natural nature to be constantly on the lookout for opportunities to grow, both in terms of our capabilities and humanity. This applies to both of these aspects of ourselves. Because of this, we are always looking for new methods to improve our health, mental, physical, spiritual, and sexual domains. It could be a surprise to learn that not ejaculating has its benefits. It can seem counterintuitive, but holding back from ejaculating for an extended period, such as a day, a week, or even several months, can positively affect many different parts of our lives. The fundamental concept has existed for millennia, even though debates on controlling ejaculation have recently acquired popularity. Our ancestors were already exploring ways to preserve their sperm for what were believed to be positive effects on their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being long before the internet made the practice trendy. It would indicate no negative consequences associated with conscious efforts to suppress self-stimulation, which is most likely the most sensitive aspect. No indication storing sperm for a prolonged time harms one's health. On the other side, there may be various benefits, which we are starting to appreciate. These benefits may outweigh the potential drawbacks. What then occurs if you choose not to ejaculate and keep your sperm to yourself? To put it another way, not all that much. Simply put, the body reabsorbs any sperm that has not been discharged. Because of this, a school of thought maintains that more extended periods without ejaculating can raise testosterone levels. It's possible that abstaining from sexual activity and self-gratification has benefits beyond the physiological realm. Certain significant adjustments occur, which I can witness based on my personal experience and which many other males have also reported. Because of the influence of pornographic media, most men, including myself, have been brainwashed into thinking that everyday ejaculating is a normal and healthy bodily function. As a result, we experience sexual overstimulation that compels us to release our pent-up sexual energy daily. During my teenage years, I proceeded along a path similar to what was described. With time, I realized the significant influence viewing pornographic media had on my life. It was taking a toll on both my strength and my endurance. Nothing could retain my interest or motivate me. I lacked concentration, self-assurance, and excitement. A dryness had set in. I realized at a very young age that there was something extraordinary about sexual energy. I felt confident that there was no need for me to repress my sexuality to find harmony between my spiritual beliefs and my sexuality. Consequently, I began researching Tantra and, more specifically, Taoist approaches to sexual growth. These techniques do not stop sexual activity, but they prevent you from engaging in too much sexual activity in a way that depletes you, which most of us do these days. The objective is to effectively use the power that your sexuality provides to fortify the connection you share with your spouse. Social interaction is possible without the need for excessive reward-seeking. Build up a sexual charge and keep it by exchanging energy with your partner and storing it within your body. A man's sexual control decreases when he engages in self-stimulatory behavior. Without semen, his body is missing something essential. What makes a man is found there. When you frequently self-stimulate during the day, you release your yang energy. The first time I tried semen retention, you were already on the verge of exhaustion. It was a huge accomplishment of mine to go 30 days without engaging in any form of self-stimulatory behavior. First and foremost, I experienced an immediate and dramatic improvement in my energy levels. It's very taxing on the body's energy reserves. It can devote more power to its functions, making you feel incredibly revitalized. I also observed a marked improvement in my ability to concentrate. I used to have trouble staying on task for any length of time. While amid one study, I would suddenly be interrupted by a new one. For whatever reason, I was unable to maintain concentration for very long. After practicing semen retention, I noticed a significant increase in my concentration. As a profession, I engage in a great deal of innovation. The steady drain of energy with self-stimulation explains why I suddenly felt like my mind was working much better. Hormonal stability, as well as healthy brain and memory function, require adequate levels of zinc. Zinc deficiency causes fatigue, poor concentration, and a weakened immune system. It's also possible that you'll experience some mild depression. Focus can be improved by training in semen retention. I, too, was feeling quite inspired. Since I was so full of pep, I wanted to keep myself actively engaged. I did everything I could to keep myself busy and hopeful alive. I was learning, honing my craft, and working on creative endeavors. I was also inspired to begin a fitness regimen. Since I'd never had the stamina to do so, I joined a gym and began weightlifting. When I first started focusing on semen retention, I was blown away by the vitality and drive I experienced. That other thing has also been greatly enhanced. I was an insecure person. Through my teens and early 20s, I struggled with poor self-esteem, which made it difficult for me to approach and strike up conversations with women. I'd been dealing with this problem for quite some time. Everything changed, though, after I started doing semen retention. I suddenly felt this overwhelming sense of self-assurance. Once again, I felt entirely at home in my own body. Having recovered from our depletion seems to be the cause of this. Every day of self-pleasure and pornographic media consumption leaves a man feeling hollow. He is using all his limited life force. You don't feel secure in yourself because you're hollow within. Semen retention helps restore this critical yang energy. It fills you up until you feel like you're about to burst, and when that happens, you experience a surge of positive emotions and a sense of inner peace and harmony. You're secure in your manly strength, giving you tremendous assurance. Men, your semen is the power that drives your masculinity. As it grows, you'll experience a surge of testosterone, making you feel like nothing can stop you. Because of this, I also learned that semen retention training significantly improves one's physical attractiveness. Keeping your sperm can help you out mentally in a few key ways. Some people think it's a good idea to keep the male reproductive organs once mating is over because of the psychological benefits. There may be less stress and worry in your life, and you may feel more motivated to get things done at work, around the house, and in other areas of your life. The most apparent benefit of abstinence is the return of your sense of self-control. The rise in testosterone is the root cause of all of these advantages. Think back to your younger self, when your body was able to secrete T at peak levels, and how you felt every day. If you can keep from having to ejaculate as often, you might regain some of that lost vitality. Many guys who have tried semen retention have said it has made them happier and more fulfilled. Some people claim to have had more meaningful connections with their partners. They report that diverting their attention away from sexual activities helped them improve other areas of their relationships, such as open dialogue regarding sexual and other intimate matters. Talking to males who have experienced these benefits can be eye-opening for anybody considering taking the same route. Still, it is nearly impossible to validate these anecdotal assertions regularly discussed by the Nofap movement and community. Most published research on the advantages of not ejaculating has focused on the physical side effects. As expected, increased testosterone levels are linked to several of these outcomes. Higher T levels are associated with positive psychological and physiological consequences, such as improved disposition, more sustained activity, and reduced fat storage. The most fascinating development is that the scientific advantages of not ejaculating may become apparent sooner than you anticipate. Abstinence for less than 24 hours has been linked to increased sperm motility, according to a review of recent studies done in 2018. The longer one goes without ejaculating, the better the outcomes tend to be. Researchers found 2 years ago that men who went 3 weeks without ejaculating had higher testosterone levels. This suggests that the positive physiological effects will emerge rapidly. To summarize, semen retention positively impacts a man's emotional, spiritual, physical, and sexual health. Men need to know that if they choose to abstain, they aren't causing any harm to themselves. Avoiding ejaculating may be the best option if you want to feel more in charge of your life and enjoy these health benefits. What it does is alter you. It changes your identity and strengthens your determination in every other way of living. There's something about keeping your semen that just attracts women. Studies have shown that when you keep your semen, you're more likely to attract the opposite gender. In this video, I'll share with you some of the benefits of keeping your semen and how it can help improve your love life.